Water everywhere, and not a drop to drink. That's right. There are tons of interesting facts about water that you may not have known before. In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 facts about water that'll make you think twice about the life-giving substance that we all have taken granted for on Earth. We tend to take water for granted, but without it, our bodies would be far less healthy and we would likely die within several days of going without it. Since most of us don't want that to happen, here are 5 facts about water you probably didn't know, but should. Water can dissolve more substances than any other liquid. One of water's most remarkable properties is its ability to dissolve a large number of substances. The exact number depends on temperature and pressure, but it has been estimated that if you could gather all of Earth's water together in one place, it would be able to dissolve up to 63 million tons of salt. That may not sound like much, but consider that there are only around 5 million tons of salt dissolved in all of Earth's ocean combined. In fact, water can dissolve so many different substances that scientists have named an entire class of liquids after it: aqueous solutions. While pure water, H2O, cannot dissolve any substance, when impurities are added to it, in effect making new compounds, for example, salt water, NaCl, is made from 2 components: sodium chloride, which dissolves in water, and H2O, which doesn't need any help dissolving things. Simply washing hands can decrease the chance of diarrhea. A study found that children who washed their hands with soap and water after using a public toilet were 40% less likely to get diarrhea than those who did not. Without proper hygiene, you can increase your risk of intestinal infections, which are easily transmitted through contaminated food and water. Hands-free is best. Use antiseptic hand wipes when you don't have access to soap and water. It's also important to remember to wash your hands before eating. Food-borne illnesses are a common cause of diarrhea around the world. A balanced diet is vital for staying hydrated. Diets high in fresh fruits and vegetables help people stay hydrated, as they contain large amounts of water. Conversely, diets high in processed foods or meats can lead to dehydration, as these products tend to be much drier than whole foods. People worldwide drink water that is contaminated with feces. The world has a big problem with dirty water. The number of people worldwide who have no clean water to drink is staggering: 1.8 billion people, and it's increasing. 10 million children die from diarrhea caused by unsafe drinking water, and that's not all. Inadequate sanitation also causes significant health problems in areas where many people drink contaminated water, or the use of unclean latrines. People who cannot safely dispose of their waste contaminate their environment and spread disease. Every year, more than 2 million people get sick and more than 700,000 die from diseases linked to poor sanitation. Every day, another 4,400 children under age 5 die from diarrheal diseases. Even when they do have access to safe water sources, too many women and girls are still burdened with carrying heavy loads of water for long distances each day, up to 5 times longer than men, which prevents them from going to school or working outside their homes. A person can only live a week without water. Did you know that a person can survive without food for more than a month, but only 7 days without water? That's why it's so important to stay hydrated. Dehydration causes your body to suffer severe consequences, including organ failure and brain damage. Drink at least 8 glasses of water every day. Take vitamins or supplements. Did you know that if you want to get enough nutrients from your diet, you need even more vitamins and minerals? It's true. If you're not getting enough vitamins and minerals in your daily diet, taking a multivitamin is essential to your health. Some people are more likely to have nutrient deficiencies than others, such as vegetarians and those who exercise regularly. Always consult with your doctor before taking any type of supplement. There are many different types of vitamin supplements available on today's market, so be sure to choose one that suits your needs the best. Water may have a memory. It seems hard to believe, but water might actually have a memory. How do we know? Well, one example is that water in some areas doesn't freeze when it normally would because it remembers its melted state from years before, and its crystal formation is in a different pattern than regular ice. However, there is still some debate among experts as to whether or not what we call memory actually exists. The idea of water having a memory was first proposed by German scientist Dr. Fritz Albert Popp, who said that all living things emit light through their cells and tissues. This light can be detected using special instruments called spectrometers, which are able to identify very specific wavelengths of light emitted by substances within our bodies. Dr. Pop found that water has its own unique wavelength, and he hypothesized that drinking water with a similar wavelength could help cure diseases such as cancer. While his theory hasn't been proven yet, researchers at MIT are looking into how they can use his findings to develop new treatments for cancer patients. But until then, you should probably just drink plenty of H2O. It does your body good. Don't forget to like, comment down below, and subscribe.